2 of my WIP parade here on YouTube. My name is Rebecca. I go by the Math Stitchy Girl here on YouTube, or as we cross stitchers call it, Flosstube. Alright, so this is part 2 of my big old WIP parade here. It's going to be WIP parade. I have one more pile of stuff, and then I'll get into what I'm going to be plan-wise and what I have beginning of the year plans, because we all know none of us stick to our plans. It always changing, so this is what I want to do at the moment. Let me see. Right now, it's still the same date. It is still January 8th. As you can see by my shirt, my hair is still kind of whatever, but I have a new drink. This is my Taro Boba. It's already going to be 6 o'clock here in Sacramento, so it's nighttime. So hopefully with my lighting you'll be able to see stuff. I'm still kind of itchy. Okay, so I'm going to continue with the rest of my WIPs, and then we do plans. So my next WIP, let me find where it's at. This is an Owl Force embroidery pattern. This is one of their freebies that you can get on their website. It is the Alice in Wonderland cell. It's going to look like this. And I have a really start. It's an even though I love Alice in Wonderland, I just haven't done anything on it. So this is where I'm at. This is actually kind of true to color, this fabric. It's a 32 count. I'm trying to see what Kadia is trying to do. She's trying to sniff for my food because I have food over here. I can tell. Oh yeah, so 32 count. This is my Gem by Bestitch Me. And I am using the variegated flosses. I do have planned to do another kind of Alice and Stitch Along in the same format as this, but I'm changing the characters to go along with what the game looks like, which is the Alice Madness Return. It's a PS3 game. Okay. Next one is also another Owl Force embroidery, but this one I recharted to kind of represent more of the movie, because Owl Force, theirs is more book based. So this is what mine will be looking like right here. And I'm doing this without the French knots, because you can do French knots or regular crosses. And I'm doing regular. I just changed a few things, like the ruby slippers in the movie are originally silver. I changed the Wicked Witch. Her dress is longer and she's green. The Wicked Witch is the West, and Dorothy, they are both wearing red slippers. And then I'm going to be adding some satin and metallic stuff. But right now, currently, this is where I've gotten to. So I'm still working on the big old Emerald City. This is being worked on a 32 count avocado by Bestitch Me, which is similar to one of my other fabrics, but the other fabric, this is much darker, which I was sad about, but I should have known. And actually, I didn't give you statistics on Alice. Alice, I started on January 5th, so it's been already a year for that one. It's only have 210 stitches, which puts it at 0.6%. Emerald City, I started this May 16, 2022. It's currently at 760 stitches, which puts it at 7.06%. Alright, next one is my final chatelaine. Let me see if I have it here. This one is Evening in the Park. It's gonna look like that. I really have a very bad start on this as well. I think this is the going upwards. I can't really tell which was top or right. I have to find where the. But it looks like this so far. I'm working the middle. I'm doing this on, I think it's pressed petals or cherry blossom from Fiberlicious Yummy Fibers, and that one's on a linen, so that's my other linen. I have one more. I have 3 projects on linen because I wanted to get experience on linen. And then for this one, I started this on April 6th, 2023. It only has 170 stitches, 76 stitches, which puts it at 0.8%. That's on Markup RXP, and so is Alice. Alice is on Markup RXP. Emerald City, that one is on PK because I'm using Max Stitch and I'm able to convert those patterns into Pattern Keeper compatible. Alright, next one is one that I kind of placed on hold just because I need a frog and I haven't had the energy to do it. But this one I will probably be taking out for my fandom stitching because it is Disney related and also Marvel. So this is Deadpool and Disney Heroes. It's from Etsy. So it's going to look like that. I started this on a 32 count, but I kept messing up and stuff. So I restarted this on a 28 count, and I am back doing one of the eyes. But it's this, let me see. I actually think I have this inside out. I think I have this inside out. I didn't fold it correctly. Let me see. Okay, yeah, this is inside out. Alright, so let me fold it sort of perfectly. This is, I'm doing the left eye, and this is where it is at. This area right here is off. The one inside is off by like 1 or 2 blocks or something. So I need to get out and redo it. Okay. That one is, I started this on January 3rd, 2023, so it's been a year, but I'm only at now 591, which is 0.16%. Ah. Oh, somewhere might be. Oh, that's why it's like way out there. I just made a mess on myself, of course. Thankfully, I have. Listen. Napkins. Oh, my nose is just okay. Let's just continue. This next one. This is a Heaven and Earth design. It is Egyptian Queen of the Leopards. Artwork is by artwork is by Jan Patrick Krasny. Yeah, whatever. So it'll look like that, which is gonna be really pretty if I get my butt to it. I am doing this row of rows, 28, 2/110, and this is as far as I've gotten. So a lot of hanging threads right now. Let's see. I started this February 21st, 2023. It is at 228 stitches, which puts it at 0.05%. And yep. And let's go for my next one. This was a stitch along in the Royal Rose Facebook group, which I started and then I kind of just fell off the wagon, like after the first week. This is Fairyland. It's a color expansion by, the artwork is by Nadia Shelkina. It's from Heaven and Earth Designs. So it's this one. And this one, I know I have mostly all the colors. I might be missing like 1 or 2 that I couldn't find, but I went and actually got this one kitted up, which is what my main, I have Annie's Keepers floss drops for my main DMC master set, and all of those that are in there is for this pattern, so I can totally continue without actually worrying about not having a color, just maybe one or two. So this is what it looks like currently, and it's Royal Rose, of course. Look at all those colors though, it's so pretty, those blues, the blacks, and the greens. This is 28 count 2/110 stitch. This one I started February 28, 2023. It only has 217 stitches, which is only 0.07, and it's just a regular size. I only do max color for a couple of my patterns. I think I have like 2, really. I have a third one that's going to be the Pokemon, but I have to frog. I don't know, I messed up on that, so that's why it's not going to be in my WIP parade. What are you doing? My dog's being weird. What? Sometimes I call her like a miniature horse because she does like that, like a horse. What? Moving on. This one is a restart again, and I need to get back on it because when my other one that I was doing on this beautiful blue fabric that I dyed myself, I was 1 page almost finished. Like I had maybe 100 more stitches, but then I restarted because I wasn't comfortable with 32 count. But now I figured out how to do 32 count where I will be fine, but I already restarted on 28 count. This is and from Etsy. Like I said, I don't remember all the shops names. But if you look up Peacock Garden Sampler and look for this piece, you'll find it. It's a monochrome pattern, which is you can just use one color, but for the border I'm using one color, but in the inside I want to go ahead and kind of like do colors, and then when we get to the second border, like of the peacock in the middle here, you see that second border, I'm gonna go back to purple, and then I have special flosses for the peacock tails. So this one I am using a Fiberlicious fabric, and I am also using Silks for You. It's a purple. I don't remember what the PR number is, but it's a slightly variegated purple. And this is where I'm at. So I need to get back to this. I love this pattern, I really do, and it's really fun to do. But like I said, I was almost 1 page done. Now I'm behind again. This one was on. I think this was the Cherry Blossom from Fiberlicious, because I have one that's called Pressed Petals and one that's called Cherry Blossom, and this one I think it was just Cherry Blossoms, because this was a straight pink and then I added some purple into it. So this one, I restarted it on March 12th, 2023. It has over 608 stitches, and it is at 0.37%. Next one is one I really can't wait to get back out. It's so fun. It's a Bella Filipina. This is Gaia, Goddess of the Earth. So it's gonna be really pretty once she's done. And this is as far as I've gotten. This is on a 32 count. It's called Gaia also, from Bestitch Me, and I'm actually gonna open it up because it's a beautiful fabric. So it's like purples that have some green. Oh, it's just pretty. So yeah, I'm in the middle, and This is my only opalescent fabric. So let me kind of re-show you and see if you can see the sparkles of this. Yeah, you can kind of see it a little bit, the sparkles. So this is the only one that I probably will ever get opalescent. It's just because it's a little tight, and I don't like that. And then Gaia, I started this on January 4th, 2023, so it's been a year. It has 419 stitches. It is currently at 1.8%, and this one is on markup RXP. Because with Bella Filipina, since they're pages, I was able to just go scan them in all into one file as PDF, and then I was able to use markup RXP to do it. And all I gotta do is input the symbol colors of the DMCs and stuff. Alright, next one is one that came out in 2020 in June. Everybody has done it, probably. I don't have the original photo, but you all know Pandemic from Long Dog Sampler. I don't know why I keep saying dong. It's Long Dog Sampler. This one, I'm putting it into markup, not markup. I'm putting it into my max stitch because I am going to be doing my own little conversion on it. I can get it working. And like, so I'm able to figure out what my colors are. Because on my legal height, I'm just using variegated floss, but on this one, I'm having everything. So this is what page 1 is going to look like. So I've only inputted page 1. So it's, as you can probably tell, it's Nightmare Before Christmas. So the top area, the purple and white, that represents Jack Skellington. And then I turned that little squirrel, right, the little squirrel that's up there, into 0. And then I added a little Oogie Boogie. Let's see if we can get that. And then here, this whole motif right here is all representing Sally. And so far, I'm doing this on a 32 count fabric that I dyed myself. And this is as far as I've gotten. And I just started this, I think, last month. So it's something I'm going to have to pull out. Let me see. Where do I have? I have it somewhere. Pandemic, I started this 12/3/23. It only has 124 stitches. It puts it at 3.49% on page 1. Because I'm doing it page by page. So I'm going to design each page by page. Alright. Next one is not that one. This one is Doctor Strange. It's from Etsy. I don't think that shop is open any longer, but I was able to grab this because I saw it on one of the Cross Stitch Geeks or something. I don't know. I thought it was pretty cool, so I wanted to do it as well. But this is as far as I gotten on it. So part of his collar. I started in the middle. And I really don't like my stitches on here. Mostly I don't like the yellow stitches. I don't think it looks good. This one I started on March 2nd, 2023. This is at 252 stitches, which puts it at 1.04%. This was originally on this is on 22 count Ada from Bestitch Me. It was originally chalkboard until I added a little bit more gray and some purple. So it looks like that now, which I'm fine with. I kind of do that sometimes when I get a fabric and it's still like not where I want it to be. So I will just get some red dye that I have and kind of splash a little bit here and there to make it what I want. Alright, next one is Aquila from Bella Filipina. So it looks like that. And I'm doing a fabric that is similar to the one that's called for. But this one is called, it's more very like, it's everywhere instead of like layered or ombre styled. So this is where we are at currently. So I got a little bit going. I think I have to have that upside down. So it should be right like that. And this is the fabric though. This one is called Fire Dancer though. So it's the same coloring, but not in an ombre style, which I kind of like better. And this is my other linen, which is also, I believe, 32 count. Okay, and Aquila, I started this on December 3rd, 2023. It only has 110 stitches, which is at 0.4%. This is also in markup RXP. Let me see if I can grab some. Okay. Next one is actually one of my first projects that I bought from Etsy. Because I bought a couple. One of them was my All Avengers, and this one. These were one of my first ones, and let me just show you. This was because I was a very avid watcher of Jules, Stitching Jules, over on YouTube. And she used to do Twitch. I don't know if she still does it. But in the comments, someone was mentioning Jane Austen, and I'm a huge Pride and Prejudice and Persuasion and Emma. I love Sensibility, all of it. I love it all. And there was a pattern someone did. So this is the works of Jane Austen. I am working on Mansfield Park. I first started this on, I think it was like a 14 count Ada that I got from like Michael's, and I hated it. And then this is when I learned that I need to do more research on things, because I didn't know what a quarter stitch was or half stitch and all this kind of stuff. And in the words for in Mansfield Park, there's like, I love something. It's like, and you have to do back stitching and quarter stitching. Is like, I didn't know what that was, so it was on hold until I got this fabric from a fabric of the month from Stitch Me. So this is where I'm at currently, and I am using the variegated floss from DMC, that one that's like a red and maroon, and that one I'm using that for the words. So I need to get back to it. I think this one somewhere. I don't know. I'm being weird. I know. I'm tired. I don't know. Where did I put you? Pretty sure I put it here. Did I? I'm not seeing it. What? I put it as Jane Austen only. Huh, that's fine. I started this on January 30th, 2023. It is at 410. It's at 2.12%. And this is on Coconut Shell by Stitch Me, which was a fabric of the month. I just don't remember what month. It might have been like December or something, because I only was with her fabric of the month for like maybe 3 months, but you know, financials get in the way. All right, Next one is one that I need to get to. So this is from Clouds Factory. This is their epic storybook princess that I am doing. But let me pull out my phone because I am not a fan of the castle. It's so pastel-y. I'm not a pastel girl. Like even the little border, I'm changing that to be more villainy. Which I might be using some of this for my fandom too. Like I kind of have a lot of Disney stuff going on, more like than some other ones besides this Bella Filipinos and stuff. Let's see. Cross stitching. I think it should be in my Disney. Oh no, it's in Epic. So I went and it's the same design. So the same stitching count and everything as their castle. The only difference is the coloring. So this is my dark castle that I created for myself. And it's too bright apparently. Let me see. It's pretty much based off of Maleficent. Come on, focus. And I love it. And there's actually someone that is actually using my pattern, which has made me happy. Because it's a free pattern. So if you would like that pattern, let me know and I will be able to email it to you. So you can just DM me on Instagram or check out my Facebook account. It's Becca TMSG, or just email me at my email address. I'll put everything in my description box. So for that one, I am still working on the castle. I've been working on it for a very long time, but I was almost done with the black because I was doing color completion on the castle, and then I found out that I was off on one of the towers, so I had to frog it all, and this is now where I'm at again. This is being worked on a 40 count. It's called Happily Ever After. See, I like themes. It's from Grace Knows Fabrics. It's a beautiful pink with purple and a little bit peach here and there. It's gorgeous. If you're doing epic storybook, I would definitely go to Grace Notes and check out Happily Ever After and Once Upon a Time. I think those will go great with that pattern. This one, I started this in May of 2022, but it's only at 596, which puts it at 26.75, but that's just the castle. My pattern. This is not the full entire thing. Which I already have it marked off because I have it in Pattern Keeper, the full pattern, and I have that one already pre-marked off. I'm just waiting till I finish the castle. Let's see, moving on. This one is a Heaven and Earth design. Not sure if I have it here, and I don't, so let me go look up where it's at. Okay. Let me see if I can do it a little bit lighter. This one is Shangri-La. It is by Giro Marchetti, or is that a C? Is it Ciro or Giro? I can't tell because they have it kind of weird, but it's something Marchetti. So it's gonna look like this eventually. But this one's focus. Let me turn off the light. Maybe it'll work. No. Come on. Focus, focus. Enough. Oh, now it wants to focus. But it's a beautiful piece. I love it. And I can't wait to continue it, but I only have this little tiny start. And let me put the light back on. I only have this much going on, which is barely anything. Shangri-La, I don't remember when I started because, like I said, it's not even in my stitch pal, but it only has 129 stitches, which is 0.05%. And another one that has a very, very, very measly start is one that I was waiting for. Let me see if I can find it first. If it wants to play nice with me. My phone doesn't want to play nice, so let me look it up on Marketplace XP. This is something everybody loves. They love like this. So let me kind of lock that. So this is Halloween on Hawkrun Hollow. And you're probably wondering, how do you have it on as a PDF? Well, I have the paper pattern, took it to FedEx, and I went and scanned it, and now it's good here, and I have the original pattern for myself. So I didn't want to ruin it, so after waiting and waiting and waiting for that pattern and then the fabric, I only have this much of a start. I know, really sad, right? Barely even a border. This is only at, let me go look again. I started this on September 9th, 2023. It only has 16 stitches, which is 0.01%. And that is on Pumpkin Patch by Bestitch Me. And it's a 40 count. So yeah, I really need to get that out, which I'll get into my plans for that part. Alright, moving on. Let's see. This one I should have the cover photo in here. Alright. This one is the Magic Study Room, Max Colors. This is by Rose Con. Heaven and Earth, and this is what it will look like. I love the rainbow color version a lot better. And this is where I'm at. I went and started converting this from the diagonal to man, so many hanging threads to Royal Road. So this is where we are at on this one, and it's so pretty. Got some blues, got some purple. And I gotta keep going. This one should be on the next page. If I find it. Oh, I started this on March 21, 2022. It only has 775 stitches, which is 0.17%. And my pile flipped over. This one is one that I saw on a picture on Facebook and decided I would like to stitch this, so I created this pattern just for me. I dubbed it pretty much the Sci-Fi Women panel now. It used to be like Sci-Fi Badass Women because they are badass women in sci-fi movies. So here we go. This is what it will look like. And this is a restart because I found some errors on my first time I created that pattern, so I had to redo it, and when doing that it changes the symbols and everything, so I had to restart it. And I'm pretty because there's two areas and I don't, let me double check something though. Exactly how far along am I? No. Okay. So, I will show you where I was. This is where I had first started this. I was like, that much going on. It was a lot. And that's when stuff started glitching and everything. And then I had to restart it. And then I pretty much did it from the bottom now. And I only got a few stitches going in. So, my restart for them was March 5th, 2023, and it only has 161 stitches. So this is where we are at now, which I needed to get back to. So 161, which puts me at 0.05%. Next one. So this is avocado again, but this is where I should have thought about the stitching count, how 32 is lighter while 28 gets darker. So this next one is going to be my Wizard of Oz pattern. And the reason why I went with this fabric is because it's green, and I wanted where I don't have to do like when you do like when you frame things and have that little area thing. I don't remember what it's called right now. I'm blanking. I don't have any photos I can show you, but I wanted to use the fabric more for that part, whatever it's called. But you can barely even see what I got done. So this is where I'm at. You can see where I have some greens and some kind of yellowy greens and whatever. But I'm starting in the top corner, and that's where there's like a mountain or something, which is all green. But my Wizard of Oz, I started this again in June 3rd, 2023. It only has 130 stitches, which is 0.4%. Whew! It's a lot of work. Okay. Let me see. Do I have this one here? Probably not. I don't. Let me see. So this one is from Lola Crow's, her Greenhouse of Oddities. So I only have, I think, like the frame plus part 1 and 2. I don't know. I have something. So this is what these parts look like. It's not the full pattern. I haven't put that in yet. But I only really have a measly start on it because I kept like restarting it on different fabrics until I found this one that I like. So this is where I am currently at. This one's actually, I'm working on this on Anchor Floss. I'm not entirely sure. I know it's from Bestitch Me originally, and then I added some like pink to the gray. So it might have been Banshee. I know in the beginning I bought Banshee. And then that black, I'm actually using Anchor Floss. What are you doing? Go. She goes behind things and I get like kind of, I don't trust her. She's gonna do something weird. Okay. I'm almost done. I have 3 more projects to show you. And these are all like starts anyways. This next one, I only started for like a stitching prompt for one of the groups. I don't know if I'm actually still there now, but it was like for a full moon. This one is, if I can find it. I don't think I have it though. So I don't have it in there. So let me check Pattern Keeper. This is Pattern Keeper. I have a lot of patterns. Okay, there it is. So this one is Dark Moonlight Angel. It's by Selena Fennec. And it's going to look like this. I loved it because it's an angel, it had a moon, and it's purple. Which is awesome. But I only started this for like a short little full moon thing, and this is all I got on it. What? And it's purple, so yay. And I think that's a 28 count, and I'm doing 1/1 full crosses on it. Now that one only has 102 stitches, which is 0.03%. Alright. Next one, I do have the cover photo for this one. And I have decided that I'm going to continue with the actual pattern and not try to convert it myself, minus the umbrella. So this is the Miss Cherry Blossom. It's going to look like that when she's done. And this is where I am at. Let me see. I'm in the middle. I have this little start here. The fabric, the pink is actually a lot more darker. This is a 32 count Strawberry Shortcake by Bestitch Me. Ooh, Miss Cherry Blossom. I started this originally July 27, 2022, and then I thought I was going to convert it to more of a gothy kind of style, because the umbrella I kind of want to make black and pink, which I actually have a saw pattern for it, so I was going to do that. But now I just kind of like, I'll just continue and just do the umbrella part. This one, where would it? I just saw it. It only has 130 stitches, and it puts me at 0.01%. Alright, and the last one, my last one, is another inspiration from Bonnie from Thread the Needle. She is doing the top shelf for the World Travel Bookshelf by Amy Stewart. I am doing a supersized, all of it, and it's supposed to look like that eventually. I don't know if I'll ever get it done, but we'll see. We'll see. And it's still on a queue snap because I was working on this last month. I only have that much going on. This is one of the ones because I have a lot of supersized bookshelves from Amy Stewart, and I was trying to decide on this big old fabric, which of the ones am I starting? Well, last month I decided to go with that one. Not last month, but like over in February, I decided to go with that one. Because I started this February 7th, 2023, but it's only hitting 166 stitches, which is 0.02% per pattern keeper. And it is super, super confetti heavy. Because it's super sized, max color. And that, boys and girls, or girls, whatever, I don't know, whoever's watching, is the end of all my my WIP parade, pretty much. I have a lot that are going to be showing in the next coming months of new starts, because a lot of patterns that for my last WIP parade, my first official WIP parade, I gave a slideshow of all my new starts that I want to start. I started some of them, but I still have so much more. I have more Mirabilias, I have Bella Filipinas, I have Soda Stitches. I'm doing, I think her name, it's Mandy Manzano. She has like a stained glass. I have about 6 patterns that I'm putting on one big old fabric I have. And there's a whole lot. And then I have this picture of Dean Winchester that I'm going to be doing. So I got things I'm going to be doing, new starts, and I can't wait. Okay, my hair's starting to be wild here. So with that being done, let's get into my plans. So like I said, I am doing WIP Go, and this is the board that I created. A lot of it is my super goal for WIP Go especially is 500 stitches each project. That's called. So January, the call for was number 9 and number 22. So number 9 is Moonlight Dark Moonlight Angel. So I should be getting 500 stitches in there. And then my other one is Halloween at Hawthorne Hollow, so 500 stitches there. Now, I also will be doing fandom stitching group, and I will be doing the January reading. I will be doing the movie challenge for the year, the reflection of the year, and the stitch along hero and villain. So that's gonna be another new start. I'm doing the Grace Notes Collect the Dog. It's a month challenge. And then this month there will be a 24-hour cross stitch marathon going on, so I'll be doing that hopefully. I was never successful. So yeah, so I got plans. So you should. I'm hoping and praying that I get my butt in gear, because I'm not going to be doing stitching today since I was doing all this and I have to put everything away and clean up the mess in my room. But starting tomorrow, I'm hoping to get things going. I'm not entirely sure yet, so be on the lookout for my Instagram. But I will either do bi-monthly, so like every 2 weeks, or once a month, so end of each month, like a end of the month recap of all the projects I've done. So be on the look for that. I don't know, it just depends, because I will be getting slower as this little one progresses and I get more tired and everything. Because when I get off work at 1:30, I am so tired that I'm knocked out again. But I will tell you what I have going on for WIP Go. So I put in my World Travel bookshelf. I put Priya. I put Veil of Death, Epic Storybook Princess, Little Dreamer's Tree, the Heroine Collection, Cleopatra, Wednesday and Enid, Deadpool Disney Heroes, Gaia, All Avengers, True One, Rainbow Study Room, Butterfly Lace, Halloween at Hawthorne Hollow, Swan Lake, the Shadow Lane, Emerald City, Fairyland, Autumn Queen, which you haven't seen, but it's going to be a new start, Alice, the Stitch Along, Chinese Garden, Shadow Lane, Evening in the Park, Shadow Lane, Moonlight Dark Angel, and Dean, which is a new start. And then as my free space, I either am going to work on any WIP that I want, or I will try to go back and organize my thread stash, because I need to continue putting, because I have my master set, which is not finished yet. Like, I just have whatever I got for Fairy Tale, Fairyland, or whatever it's called, and then I have you go to Michael's and there's those photo little containers in a big old box kind of thing. I have a whole lot of threads in there, so I need to go through and then figure out which of the ones that I'm missing. And then after that's done, there's also a shoebox that has a whole bunch of threads that I haven't organized, so I might do a thread organization for number 13. So that's WIP Go. Like I said, I'm also participating in Fandom Stitching Central. Theme is Disney, so I have a couple Disney stuff that I can work on, especially the year-long WIPs. I can go ahead and choose which of those. I'll be using my planner to track all this. I'm also going to start soon. I'm going to pick out which of my shadow lines I want to do, or I might pick 2, and I'm going to do the 100-day shadow lane challenge as well. So there's so much more that's going to probably come. So many things are going to be changing. Who knows? Right now, this is what I plan. My other plan is also, so if it's a full coverage, my plan was minus, not counting whatever challenge I'm going to be doing or WIP Go or anything like that. That's just that for that. So say I pull out my Egyptian queen of the leopards, and it's for WIP go. So if WIP go, I do my 500 stitches. Okay, that goal is complete. But she has another goal of each time I pull out my WIP for any of my full coverages, I have to do 500 stitches anyways. So in total, I'll be doing 1,000. And if I do like challenges, I do the challenge, whatever. So it's like, I think it's 100. I finish that, and then I do the 500. And then I've decided that if it's like one of my easy challenge, like my easy ones, like from Owl Forest or Bella Filipinas or anything like that, I would want to be doing at least 150 to 200 stitches on it, besides the whatever the goal is, which I might change my goal for WIP go, at least for the ones like from Owl Forest or Bella Filipina or Mirabilia, do something a little bit less, because I don't think I would ever be able to do 500 stitches on them. I just don't see that possible. Sorry, my back is starting to hurt. But yeah, so I have a double goal. So I have stitch goals or challenge goals, but then I have my actual WIP goal, which is the 500 stitches for full coverage, or about 150 to 200 for regular patterns that are like easy. It's not a full coverage piece, but yeah. So that's how I'm gonna go. And then I might change it up too, because a lot of them they have motifs in it, so maybe I'll just do a motif here and there and call it a day on it, something like that. I don't know, we'll see. And I'll put it as notes. I'll also notate it in my book, and then we'll be good. So yeah, so thanks for hanging out with me. I know I had a lot of projects. Like I said, they don't have a lot of progress, but I'm going to stick with them. Another thing is that I will not be doing sort of no new starts, meaning no new purchases of patterns or fabrics or anything like that, just because I'm trying to be more financially better, especially since this one's coming up. So all my money is going to them. So whatever fabrics I already have, whatever projects I already got, I'm sticking with those. Unless I put a little bit of money here and there away, and then once I like save a certain amount, then I'll go ahead and use my cross stitching saving for that. But at the moment, I have everything I'm going to be stitching on this year. I have every new start with their fabrics ready to go. I just need to get my butt in gear, you know? Well, that's it. No more rambling. I'm tired. I would like to lay back down. I'm watching a K-drama rerun from 2016 or 2017. It's Goblin, The Lonely God, which is one of my favorites. It was awesome. It still is. And then I gotta clean, because it's a mess. But I'm gonna go lay down for a bit and then clean. And I will see you guys either in 2 weeks or by the end of this month. Thank you so much for watching. Bye for now.